Hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Listen to what I gotta say. Either you listen or go astray. Your mind, your body, your soul, it's all one. Spiritually, all mystery, it's all history. People don't know, you gotta go through the dark to see the light.
On the 29th of June, Ben Kinsella was the 18th young person to die of knife crime in London this year.
This world is beautiful, but
This film is about why this is happening and what we as young people think should be done about it. I wanted to interview as many young people from across London as possible. So to start with, I thought I would talk to Kashelle, who had just been released from prison.
I don't know, ever since I turned a teenager, like when I was 11, my uncle died, innit? And that just turned me crazy. Since then, I've just been bad.
Kashelle was with her cousin when she witnessed him being gunned down.
Punishment such as prison, it don't work, because I've been in prison numerous times, and it shortens your temper. That's one thing it does. Yeah. Prison don't make you no better. It don't make you no better. It's better than being on the out in some ways. I think they need to send people to boot camp and stuff, not prison, because you still get luxuries in prison. You're not meant to be getting luxuries for committing crime. I would, I don't know, get some more youth clubs and that about, get some more studios and stuff, because kids of today, they like music, innit? I like music. And back in the day, there was bare youth clubs that you could go to and do music. Now there's hardly any of them. Like, you hear they're getting refurbished, and then all 3-4 years later, they're still not open.
After talking to Kashelle, I wanted to meet some youths who seemed to be at risk of offending. So I went to the PPP in West London, an educational establishment for young people that have been excluded from mainstream education.
Well, I don't agree with knife crime because kids get away with it now, and I think there should be more punishment for it.
Because a lot more people our age are carrying knives now, that it's encouraging other people to carry knives because they're afraid if they go into a fight with that person, he's going to have a knife and they're going to have to use their fists. So I think that's why they carry it. And I think some people, it's become like a fashion, to be honest.
Sometimes because peer pressure, and like some of them are scared and some of them just like use it for protection.
Because we're young, we ain't got no P, so you think, okay, that little boy's got some money, let me go take it off him. Or you're just bored, you have nothing to do, so you think, let me just have a laugh and go do that to somebody else. But then after, you feel kind of guilty. Not bad, but just a little bit. But yeah, you know, still.
Kids are bored because there's nothing to do. There's nothing there to do on the street. It's just like walking around causing trouble. So they don't get bored, they start fights. There's something to do.
There's a lot of teenagers want to do music these days, so to have like a studio access for them so that they're doing something constructive with themselves. Somewhere that kids can go, like more summer holiday camps and stuff like that, for them to get away from like London for just like a week or something, for them to have fun away from guns and knives and drugs and stuff like that.
I would get kids off the streets, make more youth clubs, and like support kids and talk to them and ask them why they carry a knife and why do they stab people, and try and help them.
Both Kashelle and the kids at the PPP highlighted music as a way of helping young people. So I decided to visit Street Vibes, a charity in South London that provides young people with this opportunity.
I'm sending out a message straight and positive. Wanna make it right for the youths and even for my own son, but it's not too late for the grown ones. Set a good example to the youths and show them how the road runs. We can live with no knives, no guns. We don't need to fight, we don't need to prove ourselves to no one.
Street Vibes has helped me because basically you used to be out on road doing, you know, what you used to. And now that I've started coming to Street Vibes,
I ain't doing them kind of stuff no more. I got my head screwed on now. I'm still just concentrating on the music, concentrating on work and stuff like that.
Basically, street side has helped me a lot. Yeah, my confidence has gone up a lot. Keeping me off the streets, you know.
Personally, I think that youths are killing each other because just to get ratings, really. Because when you're on road, you might be known, you're either known or you're not known. And then obviously some people want to be known, so they're gonna go around doing things like that, trying to get respect from their friends, but that's not the way to get respect. Nah, that's not the way to get respect.
Because so many people do it now, people feel that they need to carry something just in case something happens, but then if they are carrying, then I think something's more likely to happen if they're carrying, because it draws attention to the fact that they got a weapon, innit?
If I was Boris Johnson, I would put more youth clubs in the more rough areas and make it easier for youths to get employed.
Tougher punishments, like as in tougher prison sentences, and make the prisons tougher, because as far as I know people who've gone in and out of prison, right? They got Xbox, PS2, 3, TV. That's like getting sent to your room. For stabbing someone, you get sent to your room. No.
I would try to get more young people involved with the government. Try to get young people understanding what's going on so they can do something about it. So really, yeah, just get more young people involved with maybe the discussions, doing something in the areas, giving ideas or whatever. Because it's their future that it's affecting, really.
Young people talking to the government seemed like an interesting idea. I wanted to talk to the young people who in the future would have a say on how the streets are run. So when I heard about the police cadets, I decided to go hear what they had to say.
Police cadets is a place where you can come and learn about the police force if you really want to be a police in the future.
We get to help out the police in non-confrontational police roles, so we get to see what being a police officer is about and help the community.
Because when you look outside of the police officer, you're like, oh, what they're doing, like why they ain't got no life or something like that. But when you're into the police force, yeah, you understand what their roles are and how they want to make a better place for London. Being police cadets is important to me because I believe in myself. It makes me confident. I know the roles, I know the right and wrong. When I step outside, I feel like I've done something good.
I think it's mainly to do with like the media portraying youths always carrying the knives and stuff. More police are using more search arches, making more time to actually go out and catch the people who are carrying them, so preventing the knife attacks before it actually happens. I'd get more police officers on the streets who are trained in youth working, just so they can, instead of when youths are walking down the road going, oh, that's a fed, they can actually communicate more.
I was keen to interview young people doing positive things. I was put in touch with Street League, a charity in South London set up to enable young people to play competitive football.
For me, this is a great place to come, obviously. I mean, it's free, I don't have to pay nothing. It gets people in off the street and into playing football. You know, I mean, obviously there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment, knife crime and stuff like that, and as I say, I know all the people that come here, and I don't think anyone that comes here would get involved in knife crime. The government are saying if you get caught with a knife, it's an automatic jail sentence, and I agree with that. I think it should be an automatic jail sentence. There's no need to carry a knife. So if you're caught carrying a knife, that's what you get. I mean, I would just put a message out there for the people that are carrying the knives: don't do it. You know, don't do it at all. You know what I mean? Because it ain't worth it.
The last stop on my journey was a music and spoken word night at the Royal Festival Hall. The event had been organised by young people. I thought they might have some interesting views on youth issues.
We produced the show for a younger audience, like our age, from 13 to 25, for people that like either rap, music or spoken word.
Hi, my name is Marion. I'm 17 years old. Today I'm performing at the London Literature Festival and I'm doing some spoken word.
My name is Imhotep Oyote. I'm a poet and I mix what I do with stand-up. I also act.
The reason why there's so much going on with the youth culture apparently being like gun crime and stuff is through the media, and I also think through like videos, gangster games, Grand Theft Auto, and all those type of things. It kind of influences young people that don't have anything to do to kind of get involved in the wrong crowds and stuff.
Like, what I can tell you is that the people that are out there, like, that are doing these things, yeah, like, I grew up with them, so it's hard for me sometimes. I can't look at them in the eye and say, oh, why are you doing this? Because they can't explain it themselves. It's like a cycle and there's so many factors involved in it. I think it starts basically just from respecting yourself as a person.
Respect cannot be bought and power can never be taught. Only earned in time. Not with a note or a dime, but with trust and with thought.
If young people, a lot of young people realised something that they were good at and tried to work on that craft, in essence, could save them from a lot of things. It's your direction, which is the most important thing.
We all have our own demons to battle. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt you. That's so untrue.
You know, sometimes there might be problems in the child's life. Like, they need someone to talk to, they need more role models, they need more mentors, they need more positive vibes and like more people to believe in them and support them and give them opportunities, which we don't always have.
So if you're good at film and you like filming, if you like acting, if you have an interest in medicine, whatever it be, let that be your focus.
Meeting all these young people, they're talking about wanting more activities, better communication and tougher sentences. And maybe this is true, but the one thing this film has taught me is there are a lot of inspiring kids out there doing really positive things. So with this in mind, I would like to leave the last word in this film to one of the many brilliant young people I have been lucky enough to meet on this adventure.
This is what I see. I don't see people, I see animals. Corrupted minds eating each other on the street like cannibals. You call this life? What's the point of even being alive? And your boy just got stabbed right in front of your eyes. Instead of thinking of revenge, let's just take a second out of your life. See what it's like to let a tear roll on your eyes. Which fool told you gangsters don't cry? Cause behind a closed door a gangster cries every night.
This is what I believe.